Okay, I stopped the last video. I wanted to show you this. I shut this off like 3 minutes too soon to show you the water. And you can see this is at a rolling boil off of these candles. So if you have to purify your water, I wanted you to see this with your own eyes. And it is still under the candles. I have changed nothing. I've done nothing else. Everything's still in the sink. If you haven't seen that video, go watch the last video on what I'm doing here and why. This is the water I started with. That's a rolling boil. Of course, I just let some of the heat out, but that was definitely a rolling boil there. Now, I'm boiling this water strictly on candles. A lot of them you can see have gone out. I started with 20 candles, and a lot of them have gone out, but that was at a rolling boil right there. I hope you can see it through the lid before I pulled the lid off. If you want to keep the extra heat in, leave your lid on. I'm using these Tealight candles. Same fly. But if you have nothing to drink and your water is like this, watch my last video. I talk about filtering it. I'm just filtering it through a coffee filter. Put some holes and slashes in the bottom with a knife in this little container. Strained it through into here. You can see a little bit of dirt in here. That's fine. Once this is boiled up, once it's done boiling, you can always let it cool and then restrain it again to have good drinking water. Okay, I hope you can see see it boiling before I pulled the lid off. If I would have left that lid on there, it would just kept on boiling, boiling, boiling. And I believe that's a cup to a cup and a half in there, if not a little more. Only use this if you have to. I mean, if you have a way to start a fire or a place to start a fire, then you do it that way, because it will be so much quicker than using these little Tealight candles. You can see a lot of them have gone out because they're burnt down. They're nothing but liquid. I don't know if you can see it. The water's trying to boil again. So I actually just ended that video a little bit too quick, the last one. So check that out. Find out why I did this. Anyway, I may just splice. You know what? I may just splice these together. I don't know. Probably not. I'll just make 2 separate videos. Once again, if you're in a bad situation, bad spot, do not throw the liquid out of your canned vegetables or your canned fruits. Save that liquid. Drink it. That liquid could save your life in some situations. If you don't have access to clean water, you can do it this way. That is really nasty water. I got dirt and crud and grime out of my yard. You can see that. Filtered it through a coffee filter with a homemade, just I guess, coffee filter holder. Had another container. Had just 2 regular butter knives sitting like that, letting it drain through. You know, putting this in, letting the water drain through. This can save your life. Hopefully, you don't have to do something like this. It's starting to boil again. So yes, you can boil and bring water to a rolling boil with candles. And you can tell it's starting to boil. And I did pull the lid off and let all the heat out. Make sure if you're going to do this or try to boil water, you put the lid on it. Keep all that extra heat and steam in. Okay, that's it. I'm fixing to go on this video. I already did a video before this video, and I already talked about this stuff here. So this time, I figured I would let this finish. I didn't realize it was going to boil within like 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes of me shutting off the camera. So guess what? Here's another video. Anyway, That's it. I'm fixing to go. Everyone have a good day. Bye.